Hello, Gemini. This will be a collective tarot reading for Gemini for November 11th through December 12th. Please take what feels right in your heart and leave the rest. Hi, Gemini. This is going to be a reading for the 1111 portal. We're going to look at a past, present, and future until the 1212 portal. And I got guidance on each sign to first do a archetype card for each sign. And this is Carolyn Mace's archetype cards. I'm going to draw an archetype for you, Gemini. I've already pre-shuffled and said my prayers, set things up, so we're just going to get right into it. And what do we have here? We have, I actually have two that came out together. Let me check in. Are we using both of these? They want you to have both of them. So we get Hedonist. Read that there, Hedonist. And Damsel. So I'm going to read out of the book for each of those, talking about that archetype and the shadow side. And then after that, I'm going to draw for an emotional card. And I'll explain that in just a minute. So first, Hedonist. Okay, so displays an appetite for pleasure in life, from good food and wine to sex and sexuality. Challenges the archetypal fear of being seduced and losing control. Parallels the search for spiritual transformation. The shadow hedonist manifests as pursuing pleasure without regard for other people or one's own health and well-being. So in your life, look for a lifelong pattern of pleasurable indulgences, either as an end in itself or as an attempt to reach transcendent states. Then we're going to look for the damsel. And for the damsel, we have always beautiful, vulnerable, and in need of rescue, specifically by a knight. Must become empowered and learn to take care of herself. Princess is associated with romance, not distress. Shadow damsel accepts that women are weak and need protection. So examine for yourself your young girl fantasies and expectations for a mate. Were you awaiting the arrival of a knight in shining armor, hoping to be rescued, and disappointed that your expectations weren't met? So it feels like for some of you that some of you are going to be dealing with the damsel energy, some of you are going to be dealing with the hedonist energy, is why we got two cards. Okay, so the other thing I got was they wanted me to do emotion, pull an emotion for each sign. And I don't have emotion cards, so what I did is I wrote down 5 emotions, and I have number cards, and I'm going to draw from 1 to 5 a number. Number 1 will be for fear, 2 for anxiety, 3 for betrayal, 4 for hurt and pain, and 5 is for sadness. So for Gemini, what number emotion do we need to draw for Gemini? What are they going to be dealing with in this 1111 portal? What do they need to look at? What do they need to transform, let go of, look at and deal with that they have not been able to look at and deal with up to this point in their life for Gemini? What number do we have? And again, I got two of them. Okay, so I got, this is how they came out. And I'm feeling like the number is associated with the archetype card. So for 4, I'm feeling like those of you who are dealing with the hedonist could be dealing with the hurt and pain. And the damsel, I feel like, is going to be dealing with fear. So again, the hedonist, I feel like, will be dealing with the hurt and pain. Sorry, I dropped part of my microphone here. And the damsel will be dealing with fear. Okay, so now we're going to do some Rider-Waite. I'm going to do a past, present, and future for Rider-Waite. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle another couple times. This feels like we need to reshuffle here. All right, so for Gemini, let's get a card for the past. Since the Lionsgate 1010 activation and portal, what do we have for the past until now? And Queen of Wands came out. Okay, now we're going to do for the present. For the present time, thank you, Divine Source, for using me as a divine channel for the collective to bring forth the information that is most needed at this time on this journey to ascension, to assist them in aligning with their souls at this time of the 1111 portal, to be in their highest, to bring them to their highest potential. Too many came out. Okay, one card for the present, please. One card for the present for Gemini. There, we got it. Okay, and I have the moon. This was the Queen of Wands. And for the future, this is the future going from the 1111 portal to the December 12th. And this would include both eclipses. There's one November 19th and there's one December 4th. So this time frame, what are we looking at? What is Gemini going to be dealing with? What are their challenges that they're needing to overcome during this eclipse period from 11/11 to 12/12? What can you tell us? What messages do you have? Thank you. And I get the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Put the future over there. All right. So why is the Queen of Wands here for the past? Show us why the Queen of Wands is here for the past for our Gemini. Why do we have the Queen of Wands in the past? And I have the Three of Pentacles. What else do we have for Gemini? Why the Queen of Wands is here. Why is the Queen of Wands here for Gemini for the past? From the 10-10 to the 11-11. Too many. There we go, thank you. And I have the Page of Cups. And one more, please. Thank you. That was quick. And on the floor. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So let's take a look at the past here for a minute first. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is we have both the Two and the Three of Pentacles. And that's a progression. So the Two of Pentacles is about imbalance, things being not only out of balance, but a little chaotic. If you look at the ships in the water and the huge waves, a lot of chaos. Moving into the Three of Pentacles, which feels like there's a plan. We've got a plan here, and we're working on blueprints, and we have a team of people to help us, and we just have to execute it. And it feels like then we come into the Page of Cups, which is about emotions, new ideas and emotions. So it feels like we're putting something into place that has brought us in the past to a little bit of the energy of the Queen of Wands, which is very powerful. The Queen is the best queen, really, that you want. It's putting something into place, taking action. Okay, let's see what we get for the Moon. The Moon is about hidden things. It's about it could be about duality even. What's hidden in the dark versus the light, and that very much coincides with the archetypes. So let's see what we get. Divine Source, thank you for using me as divine channel for the collective to bring the information forth at the present time. Why is the Moon card here for Gemini? Why do we have the Moon card? What messages can you give us to explain the Moon card for us? What are the challenges here with the Moon card? 3 cards, please. Why do we have the Moon? I'm going to have the Lovers. The first one in the present. And both Justice and the Queen of Pentacles jumped out. So, let's take a look at this. Okay, so I am feeling 2 potential situations here. So the Lover's card can be a significant card for bringing oneself to alignment. So you have the masculine and the feminine energy. And then the angel above is a superconscious mind, so that could be about bringing balance between the masculine and the feminine energy. The other potential is that it could have, if you're a twin flame, if you know if you're a twin flame, or a very big soulmate, maybe you're bringing someone into your life that is very significant, that will help to bring balance and change into your life. And then we have the Justice card. And again, the Justice card is about balance as well. You see the scales there? It's about bringing the balance in your life where it needs to be brought in. And looking at the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, look at all the abundance. Look at the earthiness around this Queen of Pentacles. This could very much be about doing your work, becoming in alignment with your soul, whether it's with a twin flame or soulmate or not. But then as you bring alignment, bringing forth the spiritual truth to the world, to the earth. Very earthy. And it feels like there's a lot of spiritual messages coming forth here. Then we have the Eight of Cups. Let's draw some cards on that. So why do we have... Oh, one came right out immediately. We have the Chariot. And we have the Death card, and we have the Hierophant. So the Eight of Cups oftentimes is about ending a cycle, completing something, finding completion, and having a new beginning. And then you have the Chariot, which also can be a balance, but the Chariot can also be bringing something new in. You have the Death card, so perhaps we should have the Death card first. Bringing in new stuff. And we have the Hierophant, which again is very spiritual. It's bringing in spiritual wisdom, spiritual knowledge. So you may be someone who has great spiritual wisdom and knowledge, and you're moving into a phase where this is going to come in. There's a lot with this eclipse season that is going to bring in spiritual gifts of wisdom and knowledge from other times that people have not been aware that they actually embody or have embodied in other lifetimes, and bringing it into this lifetime. So this is a really nice reading. It feels really good. And again, look at your archetypes. Look at where either one of these, where you may fall into this category, and the emotions that you need to look at through this 1111 portal that will help you to flow through this eclipse season and on into December 12th a little bit easier. Many blessings. Please know that I do not use any other social media sites, and I will never initiate contact with you. The only way that you can reach me is via email. In the description box, you will find information that explains the services I offer. I would appreciate it if you would help me to get my channel out there more for other people to see by a like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.